My demo was mainly focused on the area of using a phone, what 7 billion people have in their pocket. However, in the centers, we have more. We have the ability to connect with the most sophisticated headsets, about 31 different devices. We can do more. Because you can use your hands, obviously, you can see here, I'm manipulating things using my hands. Or if you have an Oculus, you can use the commands, this one, and you can interact fully. So EON is very scalable from literally from a phone all the way to any device, all the way to a dome. You also notice this very exciting new user interface in the demo.
Welcome to EON's Spatial AI, the next frontier of artificial intelligence. Begin your experience creation.
So you can see we have this very floating UX, but you don't have to pay almost, what is it, $4,000 to get one from Apple. You can use it with your phone today. We saw a bit of character composer, actually not so much, but you can change persona. I think we saw the university professor here. You can choose any persona or customize yours. And then something that's very exciting, rather than to use just the generic model, we can train it on your data. That means that now we have a trained AI, so you can take your company documents, anything that you have, PDFs or academic institution, you can just upload it in EON XR, and the AI will learn. It takes literally just a few minutes, and then after that it will be able to answer your questions, and not only answer your question but showing, telling, guiding, assist you. We didn't test the multilingual, so let's have a look. We support about 82 different languages at the moment, rapidly growing to 1,000 with our partnership, what we're doing with Google integration. So French.
Combien de langues existent-il sur la planète?
Il existe plus de 7000 langues.
And obviously you can choose Chinese and any language you may wish. Now, one thing that I find exciting is EON Interact. So you can tell your avatar, do a backflip. So you can command and then do interaction based on those voice commands. A bit like Harry Potter with touch and go. So you rotate, say, rotate the globe, or I want this heart to start pumping, and it will do that based on voice commands. Now, obviously, everything we saw on the phone works also on a desktop. So that's very practical if you don't like to use your phone, and so on. This can go on. And now, when we introduce this to industry, there are a number of additional issues that this platform has to solve. We talk about whether it is for the automobile industry, or it is for the construction industry, or medical industry, or hospitality, defense. We need to have a proprietary AI. You can't have a generic AI. And that's where we design something we call EON Mind.
Delve into a new era of AI technology with EON Mind, the latest innovation from EON Reality. The trailblazers in AI-driven.
So what does it do? I'm not going to play the video right now. What it does, it enables you to have your own AI that doesn't leak information to one of the big companies that you're familiar with, like OpenAI, etc. But it also allows you to have it downloaded to your own devices. So that's the first thing. So it's a very secure way. It's hosted in the cloud by Amazon Web Service, which is one of the most secure platforms out there. This, in combination with trained AI, the one that I just showed you, is quite amazing, because then you actually build your own knowledge base. And you know, there's two things that AI does very well. One is the user interface, show and tell, guide and assist. And the other one is the perception, what we call IntelliScan, the ability to reason. And that requires proprietary data, which you now can store. Once you have that, you can do lots of things. One of those is think tank.
Welcome to the future of decision-making and problem-solving. EON Think Tank. EON is a revolution in the realm of decision support systems, fueled by the power of artificial intelligence and machine learning.
So the question is, what does this do? Let's say I'm facing a blade in an aircraft and I'm not sure, should I replace it or should I repair it? You define the problem, it gives you 3 solutions, it gives you a deeper thought process, and it gives you a recommendation, and it ranks those recommendations. So whether it's a very practical problem that I described now, or it's a more complex problem, there's many aspects. That's what EON Think Tank does. Now, in the end, I would say the biggest challenge to introduce this technology is trust. How can we trust it? And we all know there are a lot of challenges here that, such as copyright infringement, such as hallucination, security, understanding how it achieves those results. And that's what EON has addressed with EON AI Trust. Let's listen in.
EON AI Trust revolutionizing artificial intelligence with a comprehensive approach that leaves no stone unturned. Data is the lifeblood of AI. At EON, we use trusted sources to amass quality data, improving the quantity through unique training capabilities. We don't just protect intellectual property rights, we respect them.
Okay, so let me be a little bit more concrete. Hallucination is a good example that we address by having real trained data. Infringement of copyrights by only using original materials. Plagiarism, cheating by actually seeing what the user is doing when performing. Lack of transparency by providing decision support. And I can go on and on. There's about 10 other aspects that this platform provides. There's much more I can continue with, but because we have a lot of ground to cover, I will refer this to our later discussion. I will only select one more that I'm extremely excited about, and you'll see a demo later today, which is the ability to really have a co-pilot in the physical world. So by simply using a phone and scanning the room, let's say I'm in unfamiliar territory, it will identify everything in the room. It will reason around that and help and guide me and assist me in an environment, whether I want to learn, train, or perform. Let's listen in.
EON IntelliScan. Welcome to a revolutionary understanding of your environment with EON IntelliScan. Picture this. Using your mobile device, you effortlessly capture a complete 360-degree view. Instantly, our AI dives into analysis, identifying and marking each object in sight. But it goes beyond mere identification. Our AI now understands the relationships between these elements. Here's where the magic happens. The AI becomes your personal guide, unveiling the secrets of your surroundings. It could be teaching you how things work, guiding through complex procedures, or offering instructions on standard protocols. Want an interactive quiz about your surroundings? You've got it. What about an in-depth exploration of each object? Absolutely. It even builds a knowledge portal for every object it spots. Envision being in an operating room with the AI walking you through surgical steps, or in a factory, learning about assembly lines and safety protocols. Perhaps you're at a landmark, absorbing enriching historical insights. In a chemistry lab, it helps identify chemicals and safety gear.
I think you got it. Perhaps I would like to highlight a last thing. We all believe now that we are approaching something called AGI, or Artificial General Intelligence, which then will lead us to ASI, Artificial Superintelligence. So how will our world be then? More important, how will that impact you? How will this impact your organization? So for that, we developed something we call AGI Predict, where we can make qualified guesses about the future. I know it's a dangerous thing to do, but I just want to show you a glimpse of that right now.
EON AGI Predict. In a world where the future is increasingly shaped by artificial general intelligence, AGI, imagine having a tool that not only forecasts the trajectory of this transformation, but also guides you to innovate and adapt. Welcome to EON AGI Predict, a groundbreaking tool designed to help you navigate the uncharted territories of AGI. EON AGI